Hello one and all, and welcome to Seen Through Potato. No, I'm just kidding. Hi guys, I'm Shmee, and we are in Monaco, the beautiful hills of the French Riviera, and today is setup day for Top Marques. So we got here last night after a spectacular drive through Italy, some amazing roads. I was absolutely loving the LT, and also had a pretty good innings driving the M2, which is just being loaded up by Mark at the moment. Well, the first mission today is to clean the cars. They're not actually that dirty, a couple of specks down there, lots and lots of bugs at the front. I feel very sorry for all these bugs that have been McLarened. Same on all the cars, but because they're going to be sort of on show a little bit here at Top Marques, we need to get them tidied up and looking nice, ready for that. So that's the first mission on today's agenda, to head down to the car wash. We're going to see where the day takes us, really. A couple of crazy things going on. Maybe we'll have a look at the setup of Top Marques and what's going on in the cars that are around, and just enjoy being back here in basically what feels like home. So we're going to go down that way. We're back at Monaco Premium Car Wash. Now this is where I always seem to come by to get my cars cleaned up when we're here. So the LT first, then we'll do the other two. And it's right outside the Odeon Tower, which goes up there somewhere, Monaco's newest and tallest building. And the apartment at the top was 350 million euros, and it has a slide on its swimming pool on the roof, which is just cool. So the cars are going to get cleaned up. Then I think I'm going to take the LT around, just catch up with some friends, take some photos, see what's going on around town. Up, looking very nice, and we're going to head through Casino Square, which I rather envisage today is going to be absolute mayhem. Let's see what happens. The Aventador SV Roadster still lurking there, and there's a Phantom just to the left of that. Now let's come round to the right, a lovely blue Wraith. Then we've got the Hurricane Spider and the Gumper, which we can see a little bit more of today because there are slightly fewer people around, which is convenient. We've also got another two Aventadors there. Lots of cars around, orange and yellow. We'll head down, go round past the Fairmont hairpin, which we didn't do yesterday. Follow the sort of F1 loop, well, kind of the F1 loop. The real one goes around the other side of the square here, just over past the hotel and round. But what a lovely day today. Now the Top Marques, well, Grimaldi Forum, where Top Marques is all getting set up, so probably there are some things being unloaded here, so nothing going on right now, unfortunately, to see. But that's, excuse me, that's where we were last year, with the 650S, of course, and the M4 in the paddock. This year we will be down this way in paddock number 2, but it looks like not much is actually happening right now, so we'll head back towards the town. Oh no! That's one major problem with this car, the turning circle. The steering is set up so much as a race car that it doesn't have the tightest angles ever. But it is fun. How many photographers there are, of course. Hopefully get some nice photos, take it easy, give everyone the shots, cruise back through. Let's say this wasn't planned. So Top Marques this year is apparently going to be a little bit different. No noise. So I didn't speed. I went through the tunnel, made one or two exhaust cracks, which were a lot of fun, but the policemen didn't really appreciate it as much as anyone else, so we're behind a Brabus 850, and to be honest, I should probably know better. But middle of the day, tourists everywhere, tourist spot in Monaco. Top Marques Monaco, it's about cars driving around town, it's about supercars, tuner cars, noisy cars. Alas, that will be what it will be, and there are probably a million photos of my car now with the police right behind me. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I think I'm going to get a small fine for something, but we'll deal with it and move on. what do you do after getting a ticket? You go straight to the police station to pay for it. And we were just having a laugh because legitimately I can set a clickbait title in this video. You've probably already clicked it. I can write something like, I got busted. And it's legit. It's the first time I've actually had a ticket for anything of any note, to be honest, ever. There are, however, no parking spaces here, so we might have to go round. It's in there that I've got to go and pay. I'm not going to show that because it's got my address and stuff on it, but this is an interesting first start in Monaco. I normally love this place, love coming here. Obviously I spend a lot of time here, but that was a really weird conversation. You know, he's speaking in French, he's speaking in English, I start talking in English, then he tells me he doesn't speak English, so I start talking in French, and then he starts talking back to me in English because he realises I speak French. I think that was just trying to set an example, and I've had bad luck that I'm the first to get done. But I guess that's the point, because I now show this video, everyone else knows, and it gets talked about. C'est la vie. It shall be sorted, it shall be sorted. And now though, let's head back out onto the road. And drive around gently. After that little event, we didn't actually manage to get to the police station because there's no parking at the police station, so I'm going to go back and sort that out later. But we've come out to the harbour where we always come for some photos. So we've got some pretty nice cars here, the Hurricane, the Aventador SV, and the Koenigsegg Gyro in candy apple red, which is lovely, and that's an interesting looking push behind. A couple more Aventadors here too, two R8s as well, but my word, the colours. It's also spectacularly windy here, so excuse me for that. I'm still a little bit confused about everything that just happened. What's going on? Since we were at Romans, it's been Spa, Austria. Yeah, I drove the following. A few more cars turned up. We had a bit of an impromptu photo shoot here on the harbour. Some of them are leaving right now though, so we've got the sounds. The car's heading off, and it's really, really windy. No fines, you see. Anyway, it's really windy today. You might remember the R3 Speciale that I shot a video with driving last year. We'll do something with the R8 Plus maybe. Slowly making their way out. We're going to head off to, I guess. I don't really know what's going to happen next. Now then, time for why we're actually in Monaco, the Top Marques exhibition. This is my 6th consecutive year visiting the show, and we are a media partner for Top Marques. As you can see, it's set up day to day, so everything is being prepared, and tomorrow we'll have a full look around here and talk about a lot of the different cars, and there's some pretty exciting things. I'm going to kick off with this 918 right here at the front from Supercar Broker, because, well, the colour you can see in the reflection on the floor maybe just, or if I sneak down here, is rather cool, so that's very special. There's an Aurora Blue LT there, we've got Gambala prepping things on the left here. The car finders have a Maserati MC12 on the stand just there to the left as well. I feel like I've seen a lot of those this week, but that's also very nice. Keep coming through, this seems like an initial highlight. Full carbon bodied RS6. Full carbon from gpsupercars.com. That's fairly insane. There we've got the Aston Martin DB10 just being moved around. It's rather nice. Do love that little thing. So, lots of other cars, still things to come from Haman. Donkavort tucked in just over there. We've got the Hurricane Spider just over there. Mazzanti just here. And a lot more. The Calm Vengeance, I can see the boot open off just there. So, let's have a look around a bit more, maybe see anything else. Head back outside.
SV versus micro scooters. The race is on. And bike.
We've left Monaco, and the main reason to leave Monaco for right now is so that we can find some roads where I can open it up a little bit, make some noise, and I'm not going to get in trouble because one, it's a lot more fun, and two, it's not going to upset anybody, I hope. Get out of this little village, away from the houses, away from anything residential, and then I'll be able to drop a gear and let the exhaust sing, and by sing I mean crack, because it makes a really, really awesome noise. Right, are we out yet? Are we out yet? Are we out yet? Not quite, round one more corner. One more corner, and then take a look in front of us, because the road's going to open up. Without upsetting anybody, I do feel a little bit frustrated that that'll happen, but we're going to go run to a shop now and get ourselves some dinner. Look what we found, it's a Dacia Sandero and it's blue. That should be the newest member of the blue crew. Could be it, that right there. And look, another blue car. It's blue everywhere, but the blue Sandero, I think that's like absolute top notch. Now, it's pretty unusual that during Top Marques week, I would end a video while it is still daylight. In fact, it's rather nice up here. Very strange being kind of above clouds almost, or at least at cloud level. But today's been quite long. I've got a lot going on, of course. Although we did get a look around the Top Marques show, and we got to enjoy a couple of things around town. The overriding thing, of course, is being busted and getting a ticket for noisy cars. So that has a side effect, of course, that I'm not going to take this car out too much over the next couple of days. Maybe I'll just park it in the test drive pits or something, and it won't really get seen as much as people might have liked, which is a shame, because if just going up and down gears and the exhaust cracking is going to get €300 fines, as it was, I don't know if I said that yet, I put it on Instagram, a €300 fine just for a bit of noise, well, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty insignificant even compared to just the fuel that it uses driving a whole couple of 1,000-mile tour in a car like this. One more night in a hotel or something. Actually, less than one more night in a hotel, because we booked two hotel rooms, 3 hotel rooms, whatever, most nights. But c'est la vie, as they would say in French. Lesson learned, and I'm sure a lot of other people around here know the same as well. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of stick for this later on, which will be interesting. but you live and you learn. I've driven around Monaco many, many times with this car. I think they just wanted to make a point before Top Marques gets properly underway tomorrow. On which, and a more exciting note of course, it is Top Marques Monaco tomorrow, so I'll have a full look around the exhibition, show everything that's there, and we'll also take a look at what else is in the test drive pits, and maybe we'll go out for a test drive or two around town. Certainly, if not tomorrow, that will happen over the rest of the weekend. So that's it for today. Let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch up with you again tomorrow. Cheers. Okay, so here we go. P1 time. Got the lift system up already. That's going to make it easy to get. If Porsche offered me a GT3 RS, I would not take a second to think about buying one. Let's jump in.